Welcome, Bernice. Thanks for joining us. Introduce yourself and let us know how you found out about the WellNet.
So my name is Bernice Condon. I found out about WellNut from a friend who recommended listening to one of your podcasts.
Awesome.
And so I listened to the podcast and then I purchased your book and then I read your book and I was like, this is what I've been through. And then I prayed about it. I'm a believer and I had been suffering for about 7 months and going from one doctor to another to another. I probably did 8 or 9 blood tests within a matter of 3 or 4 months. And they sent me to a rheumatologist, put me on methotrexate, which wasn't doing anything because everything was coming back negative, but that's what they wanted to push. And I felt very hopeless. And so after I read your book and listened to your podcast, I said, well, I'm going to try it. What can it hurt?
Yeah.
And I am so thankful I did. I tell people all the time, I'm like, if you would have seen me a year ago, I couldn't even walk to the mailbox. I live on a farm. You probably can hear my animals screaming because it's nice outside today. And I couldn't carry a bale of hay for my goats or my chickens, the bags of that. And now I can do that again. So,
Oh, wow.
um, yeah,
That's amazing. How long was your experience with me from front to finish or with the team here?
prior to your team, prior
No,
to
just
visiting,
total from the time you started working with us here at the WellNet to
I
now or
started
when you
working with
graduate.
you last August,
Yeah.
and I started to feel better about December.
Mhm.
And the last couple weeks, I've actually been able to run again, which I
Woo.
was a runner prior, and I was running 5 to 10 miles a day. And like I said, I couldn't even walk to the mailbox.
Wow, that's amazing. So
So,
in less than a year, right at a year,
yep.
we've been able to transform things like that. That's amazing. So what would you tell people listening that are on the fence about this, just moving forward, how to make that decision?
I think for me, I was paying a lot of out-of-pocket expenses for my blood tests and my doctor's visits, and I think that's the hardest part financially. It's expensive. Um, However, I think it's worth it only because I've seen the results in such a short period of time. Where had I stayed going the way I was going, it would have caused more damage to my body versus healing it.
Right. Yeah. And just to be clear, we
So,
don't do blood work here. We rely wholly on the energy testing.
right,
And so that saves you all that money too,
right,
as you can invest that into supplements and things that
right.
are actually going to work toward helping you heal. I love that. I never even thought about that component. So thanks for sharing that. If financial is an issue for people, we do try to keep it affordable here, obviously, because this is a ministry minded practice. And I think we pray too that
Right.
God bring the people to us that need that healing that and need to be realigned with his design for natural healing. So I love that you said you prayed about it and he led you to us. That's who we're looking for right there. So you, I guess, say you would recommend the WellNut to anybody listening, I guess, huh? Yeah.
Absolutely. I've actually given your name, given the company out, said just pray about it and think about it to some of my friends that struggle here in Maine. A lot of people struggle with Lyme. I teach at a Christian school, and several of the students came to me and says, "We've had Lyme too." It's just like,
Wow. Yeah. And the
and
kids heal fast, man. We would
yeah,
love to help those children. Well, thank you so much for taking time to share your story. It's just so encouraging. I love getting these graduation stories, is what I call them, of people who've been through the things that we recommend here and see how beautifully it works in God's perfect timing,
yes,
gets you back to attaining your health. And in that journey, would you say you learned how to maintain your health as well? Oh, I think I lost you. Are you
I'm more
there? Oh, you're back.
focused.
Wait, can you
Oh,
repeat that because you cut out for just a second?
oh,
So just
yes,
repeat
I
your
have
answer.
learned. I eat better. I'm more focused. Um, I think I question more now versus just accepting what some doctors will say. I can push back a little more and say, no, that's not right. Can you do more testing, or can you push or go somewhere else?
Yeah.
It's okay to say that they don't know it all.
Yeah, learning how to advocate for your own health and using critical thinking, not trusting everything that comes out of their mouths because they are teaching from what they know, and it
Right.
is limited. I mean, they're taught from one angle and not taught anything about nutrition. And I mean, in school, I think they get 2 hours, literal physical hours of nutritional training for any doctorate degree in medicine. That's insane and abhorrent, but that's how it is. So they can't teach you what they don't know. It's
Right.
not their fault, but it is evident that sometimes they don't have all the answers. And they're not always the first to tell you that. I will tell clients if they ask me a question I can't answer, I don't know the answer to that. Let me get the answer. Let me do some research. I'm
Hmm.
always researching based on things my clients ask me and learning more and more. And that's okay. Nobody knows everything. There's a lot to learn out here in this neck of the woods. But I
That's right.
love educating people. As we work with them, we try to educate them so they can turn their medicine cabinet from what it was to food-based natural healing tools, because there's always a plant for that. Whatever you're turning to medicine for, there is a plant for that. That's how God designed this world for us. So thank you so much. Thanks for
Oh,
being a
you're
perfect
welcome.
example of the clients that we help every day, day in and day out. And thanks for taking time to share it too. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you too.